We'll present our case to the council tonight.
Tonight? You're a woman of your word. Don't meet a lot of those in my world.
You don't meet a lot of those in my world either.
Now for the hard part. Actually getting them to listen to us. These maps of the Undercity, they're incredibly detailed.
I've worked on them for years, and still feel I've only scratched the surface.
You know, if the wrong people find out how many secrets you've uncovered, you're going to end up with quite the bounty on your head.
Well, it's a good thing you're the only one who knows about them then.
Could be a nice opportunity for me to make some money.
Very funny, Vi.
I could be a rich girl. Get me an apartment like this, new clothes, and really move up in the world.
If you're that eager to go back to prison, I can make that happen.
And I would definitely get a butler. Ow, relax. Cupcake. I'm messing with you. Seriously though, you did all this yourself? Without even going down there? And I thought Powder could get obsessed.
What happened to her? It's not your fault.
When my parents were alive, me and Powder used to share a bed like this. Except maybe half this size. We played a game where we'd pretend to be bigger and bigger monsters. So she would say, "I'm a slug monster with venom for ooze." And I would say, "Well, I'm a slug-eating crab with razor spikes." Sometimes I'd get carried away and she'd get scared. I didn't want her to start crying and wake my parents, so I pretended to chase my own monsters away. I'd say, "No monster's gonna get you when I'm here." And then a real monster showed up. And I just ran away. I left her.
There's nothing you could have done. Silco didn't give you a choice.
I wish that were true. I did have a choice. And I've thought about that every day for the last 6 years.
I'm sorry, I was just...
No, it's okay. It feels nice. Your hand on my cheek.
I'm sorry about everything else.
I spent so many years locked up in Stillwater Prison, I can't remember the last time I felt a hand on my face that wasn't clenched into a fist. Caitlin,
Yes?
I never thanked you for getting me out of there.
Oh, don't mention it. I would have never have made it as far as I did without you, so I should be the one to thank you.
You know, I kind of figured they'd keep me locked up forever. Forgotten down there like so many strays from the Undercity. I used to dream of the things I would do if I got out. Finding Powder, holding her tight, and protecting her like I said I would. Or what I would do if I could get to Silco. How I'd make him suffer like I've suffered. But they were just dreams. And every time I opened my eyes, I was alone. Locked in a cell. Until one day I opened them, and there you were.
My memory of our first meeting isn't quite as poetic as yours.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't too thrilled at the time. I'm sorry about that.
Don't be. I can't say I would have treated you any differently had our roles been reversed.
When you come from where I come from, when you've seen what I've seen, it's hard to trust anything but your own two fists. When I first saw you there outside my cell, I've spent my entire life looking for enforcers over my shoulder. It didn't matter if it was Captain Marcus or the next cookie-cutter commando on a power trip. If they paid you a visit, you'd better do as they say unless you fancied a face full of concrete and a boot on your neck.
I'm so sorry, Vi. I had no idea it was that bad for people down there. But I'm starting to learn that's by design.
But you're not like them, Caitlin. Not like those pigs. Not like any topsider I've met.
You don't know any other topsiders.
Still, when you look at me, it feels different. You don't see some worthless street scum from the Undercity. You see me.
Vi.
And when I look at you, for the first time in a long time, I don't feel completely alone.
Are you?
Caitlin,
Your lips are very close to mine.
Not quite close enough. You don't know how long I've wanted to do that. I wasn't sure if you felt the same way.
I want this.
Your lips are so soft. Come here, cupcake. Oh. To be honest, I never pictured this with you on top, but I kind of like it.
So you're confessing you've pictured this before?
Of course I pictured it. Like I told you, you're hot.